What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of DadventureDave. Me and Junior here to try and give you guys as much information as possible regarding the one big thing that you do every day with a newborn, holding. So let's jump straight into it. Let's get into the number one hold. So the first hold we want to do is called the carrier hold. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. But before we get into that, one main tip that I want to sort of give to everyone out there, mums, dads, people that are going around to their friends, their partners' friends, just seeing anyone with a newborn, make sure butt and neck are supported and you're pretty much good to go. So the first hold we're going to do is the carrier hold, which is super simple, super easy. So remember, head, neck and butt, simple as that. She's happy, one hand is free. You can do whatever you want and it just leaves one hand free. She's content, she's happy. You can always lower it down, put her on your hip, face her out. Perfect hold for it. Your shoulders don't get sore because you're not trying to hold her up like this. Like pretty much I'll try and put in my first photo of me and Junior together. I was holding her like this because I had no idea what I was doing. But now she sits pretty comfortable, arms at the right height. If I need to, she goes on the hip. Make sure butt and neck are supported and you're pretty good to go in this position. So on to number two. So moving into number two is the snuggle or just shoulder hold, just whatever you really want to call it. She's sort of sitting on your chest or your shoulder. This is great standing, sitting, laying. It's just great. It comforts them because they can feel your body heat, your heartbeat, and it's just a great position to burp them as well. So neck, butt, onto shoulder, butt, neck, and burp them. As you can see, she's pretty happy. For Junior is just over 8 weeks old, so her neck is developing. It's not there yet because she's got a really big head. She's in the top 3 percentile of head circumference, so she's quite happy sitting there. With a child a little bit more junior, just make sure their head is turned to one side so their breathing isn't obstructed. And if you wanted to, you can bring them down onto the chest, neck, butt support, and you're pretty good to go. This is pretty good laying down or seated position to have, or if you're just running out to the shops and don't have a pram or carrier, you can run around like this. So the next position we're going to go into is number 3, and that's called the face hold. So neck, butt, legs, neck supported, butt supported. And it's a very easy way to talk to your baby, sort of sing them songs, read them stories, tell them all about your day, just interacting with your baby. It's really good to just be face to face. Obviously you can see Junior is pretty well distracted by the camera and what's happening outside the window. So that is called the face hold, or if need be, the stinky nappy hold. But sort of tips for new parents out there or anyone sort of that would be around little kids, make sure neck, butt are supported, and just remember they're pretty robust. So there's no need to be so scared about handling a newborn. I know it is scary, it is confronting. The more you practice, the better you get at it. So as you can see, Junior, neck supported, butt supported by my hand. She's on my hip, I've got another free hand. This is just another great holding position for new parents out there, especially with little ones whose neck support, like neck control, is getting a little bit better and sort of gives you another free hand. You can chuck them on the hip, run them around, they're still facing out. It's just another hold that I myself find pretty comfortable, and it is just one of those things where at the moment she's getting kind of interested in things happening around her. So I try and face her out as much as possible just so that she gets less bored, less squirmy in my arms, and she can see what's going on. The world's pretty interesting, especially for a newborn. So me and Junior would like to say thank you for watching this one. See you in the next one. Thanks guys.